We went on a trip.
I like the cones, man.
Hey, you swear to God.
Look at yourself for a moment. No, really. Think about the thousands of hours you've spent staring at that tiny screen. What have you accomplished? Scrolling through endless feeds, liking pictures of people you don't even talk to, watching videos you'll forget as soon as they're over. How much of your life have you traded away for notifications, texts, and mindless distractions? Have you noticed how often you reach for your phone? You pick it up like it holds all the answers, but deep down you know it doesn't. Think about it. When was the last time you sat in silence, completely present, not refreshing a page, not checking for updates? When was the last time you looked around and truly saw the world? The sun setting, the laughter of someone you love, the sound of the wind in the trees. Your phone. It's a trap, a digital leash, keeping you tethered to a life you don't even want. It's robbing you of your potential, your relationships, your happiness, and the worst part? You're letting it. But it doesn't have to stay this way. Look at your phone. No, seriously, look at it. That little device you carry everywhere with you, clutched in your hand or buried in your pocket. The first thing you check when you wake up, the last thing you see before you fall asleep. How much of your life does it own? Be honest. Think back to yesterday. How many hours did you spend scrolling, tapping, refreshing? For what? Memes, videos, posts from strangers, fake arguments in the comments section? And yet you tell yourself you don't have time to exercise, read, start that project you've been dreaming about. You don't have time? Really? Let's break it down. The average person spends 3 to 5 hours a day on their phone. That's not counting work or anything productive. It's mindless, endless consumption. 3 to 5 hours a day. That's over 1,400 hours a year. You could learn a language, master a skill, or build a business in that time. Instead, you're glued to a screen, lost in someone else's life while yours passes you by. And it's not just the hours, it's what you're sacrificing. Every time you choose your phone over being present, you are missing out. Missing out on your kids laughing, on your partner reaching for your hand, on the world spinning around you and all its messy, beautiful chaos. You're missing out on your life. Now, I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to wake you up, because deep down, you know this isn't the life you want. You don't want to waste years living through a screen, scrolling through highlights of other people's lives instead of creating your own. So let's talk about how to break free. First, recognize the addiction. Yes, addiction. It's not your fault. These devices are designed to keep you hooked. Every ping, every notification, every little red bubble is engineered to pull you back in. But now that you're aware, you can start fighting back. Set boundaries. Make your phone work for you, not the other way around. Start by turning off non-essential notifications. You don't need to know every time someone likes a post or follows you. Those dopamine hits are fleeting, and they're not worth your attention. Next, create sacred spaces. No phones at the dinner table, no phones in bed. When you're spending time with loved ones, put the phone away. Don't just silence it, put it in another room. Let yourself be fully present with the people who matter. Here's a big one. Track your screen time. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but open that app and look at the hard numbers. See how many hours you're spending every day, and then imagine what you could do with even half that time. And when you feel the urge to grab your phone, pause. Ask yourself, why? Are you bored, anxious, avoiding something? Instead of reaching for your phone, try something different. Go for a walk. Journal your thoughts. Sit in silence and let your mind wander. You might be surprised at what you discover. Replace the habit. Start a new routine. Pick up a hobby, something tangible, something real. Paint, cook, read, learn an instrument. Do something that fills your soul, not just your time. And when you're tempted to scroll, remember this. Your life is happening right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Every second you spend staring at a screen is a second you'll never get back. You say you want to change your life. You say you want more time. But time isn't something you find, it's something you make. And you make it by taking control, by choosing what matters, by saying no to the distractions and yes to the things that set your soul on fire. Imagine who you could be if you took back those hours. Imagine the books you could read, the skills you could master, the memories you could make. Imagine waking up every day excited to live your life, not to check your notifications. This is your wake-up call.